cinema, after cinema, after cinema reviews.
What is up, guys? Christ. What is up, guys? Welcome to Boomer Base. Today we're back for another After Cinema Reviews. Maddie's back once again. Say hello, Maddie.
Hi.
We're here to talk about Illumination's latest film, Migration. Without further ado, Maddie, what's the wording that we say? Let's get cracking. But before we get to the real content, if you end up liking what you see and want to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified anytime I upload. So, welcome back to another After Cinema Reviews. Today we're here to talk about Migration. Maddie, the audience loves what you have to say all the time. How did you feel about Migration?
I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, funny, animated, easy film, and that's what I like, an easy film.
An easy animated film. We couldn't ask for much more, really, could we? We went without any real form of hope, because all we wanted was an easy film. Not a complicated story. We wanted nice animation and some giggles.
That's what I say, we knew it'd be funny.
Yeah. So. And we had that, so all around, a good time. And I won't lie to you, I've not forgot the word duck à l'orange for the entirety of the time since we've finished watching that movie.
I mean, that must be pretty scary being a duck, and you know.
It is. Like, I'm even just having a look here, like, I've not seen every Illumination film, but we have seen quite a lot. Like, we've now seen Migration, we've seen the Super Mario Bros. Mm-hmm. We haven't watched Minions: The Rise of Gru or Sing 2. We've watched The Secret Life of Pets 2. Mm-hmm. We've watched The Grinch. I haven't watched Despicable Me 3. We've watched Sing. We've watched The Secret Life of Pets. I haven't seen Minions. I've seen Despicable Me 2.
I think I might have seen the first and the second. I've seen the Lorax.
I've seen the Lorax and I've seen Despicable Me. I've not watched
seen
Hop.
Despicable Me. I haven't seen Hop either.
Well, maybe we've got some...
I didn't realise they were all Illumination.
Maybe we should get a Hop on. Oh, jeez. Well, I thought it was quite funny with Let's Get Cracking with ducks and duck eggs, but hey-ho. Who was your favourite character in the entire film, Maddie? Gwen Mallard. Gwen.
The little chick.
Aye. The best character. Couldn't poop in the sky.
The cutest thing.
Gave you big hugs. And then got a giant crocodile at the end of the film as a pet.
Some rope tied around its neck.
It was absolutely adorable. Gwen was great. Dax, the brother, the younger little brother, he is fine. I think he more just wanted to be a bit more manly and have his dad rely on him.
I don't like or dislike his character.
Yeah, he was there. He was fine. Chump, played by Awkwafina. I have to say now, it is my most preferred Awkwafina role that there is. She didn't do very well for me in The Little Mermaid. Her voice didn't match, but as a little kind of Limp Bizkit looking pigeon with deformities, and who was a pigeon mafia boss, her voice fit that very well, and she's someone whose face just annoys me. I don't want to see her in Shang-Chi 2.
Why does her face annoy you?
It just does. I can't... Her face mixed with her voice, it just screams like... Why can't you get run over? Just not a fan at all. But as Chump the pigeon... Big fan. Delroy, Maddie. Delroy was the parrot that was locked inside a cage.
The Jamaican parrot.
Did you like Delroy?
The cage of the chef. I like Delroy.
Delroy was cool.
Poor Delroy.
What else did we have, Mad? We had Pam and Mac, the two mum and dad ducks.
Didn't like the dad.
The dad, I mean...
I know why he was... Well, we don't really know why he was.
No, it didn't really explain.
He's basically just a big scaredy cat.
He is.
Didn't want to leave the pond. And
no.
I don't know.
He didn't want to migrate.
No, he didn't want to migrate.
No. I think his dad just never flew the coop, and I think maybe his dad told him some horror stories or something, and he just became a big old scaredy cat, didn't want to migrate, didn't want to try things anymore. Pam was pretty funny. At certain points, she got very bedazzled as...
I'm glad she told him what was what.
Yeah, she had a big go at him, and I liked when she just started to get a bit bedazzled by Max, like, coming out and being free a little bit. She started to get very, like, aroused by the duck, and then she had a good old fight with Chump, which was pretty cool.
That was funny.
Honestly,
it wasn't really a fight, it was just like a standoff.
It was Elizabeth Banks, but you could have definitely told me How do I spell it? Bridesmaids. It's just Bridges Majors. You could have told me that the mum was voiced by the lady from Bridesmaids. This lady. You could have told me it was her, because that's whose voice I heard throughout the entirety.
Maya Rudolph. I love her.
Yeah.
She's great.
Like, that's who I heard all the time. Like, for some reason, Elizabeth Banks just wasn't getting through to me.
I didn't recognise Elizabeth Banks' voice,
No.
to be fair.
In which it was just odd. And then we've got the pièce de resistance of one final character, Maddie, of our main crew.
Uncle
Dan,
Dan.
played by Danny DeVito, which
I knew I recognised the
neither of
voice.
us realised it until
No,
moments.
I knew I recognised it. I just didn't know where from. So yeah, I didn't know.
Uncle Dan was certainly a comedic character. He just existed and had some weird, like, bromance with the flipping Parrot Delroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some weird, just, like, bromance going on, and they did a very cool, like, Dirty Dancing dance at the very end, didn't they? But, I mean, we've talked about the film's characters, but we've not really said what the fuck the film's about. My boy Mac decides that he wants to actually migrate this time and prove his family wrong. Well, he kind of gets pushed to it, I guess. But
yeah, he gets forced into it.
the gist is, migration happens. They fly the coop. They're wanting to head to Jamaica.
Aim into Jamaica.
They end up in the US or in the city of.
They end up in Central Park where they run into Chump, which is the Pigeon Mafia boss.
Pigeon Mafia boss.
She then promises to take them to the Parrot Delroy, who's from Jamaica, to help them get to Jamaica. And Delroy belongs to the evil chef. What's his name?
I don't really know what his name is. He was the recurring villain, and he wasn't even like random. He was quite poor on a scale of like 1 to 10 for normal villains in films, but he also just didn't speak, and it felt very reminiscent of Shaun the Sheep. And it.
Yeah, that's true. It was more comedic. I think.
Yeah, at times I was like, he didn't need to say something, but at other times I was like, you've just growled. Why have you not said, fuck you, stupid ducks?
Well, they wouldn't say that.
Well,
it's children's film. And he was known for his famous dish.
Duck à l'orange.
Which is why the ducks were scared of him, because he was trying to.
He was making ducks.
Trying to buy them.
He had a
trying
duck
to buy all the
empire.
ducks.
Fattening up ducks. They met some weird cult duck thing, didn't they?
Yoga, yeah.
Yeah, some
they were in
weird
this
duck yoga shit.
compound where they were basically being bred to be, and then
It was a bit like Chicken Run. They were fattening up the ducks. They would get taken off and then murdered and made into duck à l'orange.
And then they set them free, and then they all got to Jamaica in the end. Which was very pretty, wasn't it?
It was very pretty.
All the colours were nice.
And it was all nice, and they stayed there for a little bit. They got it.
The next,
Then they went
6 months or a year.
I think it was 6 months.
It must be 6
Then they went to go
months.
take some penguins back home. Now that Mac actually enjoys, migrating and things, and
so they've gone further south.
Yeah. Big old south. Because in the beginning they meet this other group of ducks where there's a young girl and the son Dax.
He wants to follow her.
He wants to. Oh, that's a better way than I would have put it. Follow her. So he has the hots for
Children's film.
the lady duck, and so they get to see those again, which was quite nice. I wasn't sure we were actually going to see them again, but we did.
He proved them wrong.
But overall, it was like a hour 40-ish odd film,
Didn't
something
feel
like
very
that.
long.
No, didn't feel too long
I mean,
at
it
all.
wasn't long, so probably why it didn't very long.
I don't know if I can lean this far back. But it was certainly. I laughed way more than I thought I was going to. I kept just chuckling.
It was quite funny.
I just kept chuckling to myself, and it was much, much better than I thought. And it's always one of these things when I see shows like this.
Films.
Yeah, that's where my point's going. To be fair, when I see films like this, I could just take like a 6-episode mini-series and be quite content. Like, you don't have to do too much. Just keep the animation at a sort of similar level. Like, obviously you won't get film quality, but give me another series where they just go off on another adventure and jobs are good. And I'd take a migration too.
Yeah, me too. We're going the opposite way.
Going to save some penguins. Get to meet all the other birds.
Carrying on from where they left off.
I did want to see other animals, to be fair, but I suppose it was a bit more about ducks.
I mean, they met other birds. I think that's the point. It was about birds, wasn't it?
Not as good as the best bird
Parrot
film
and
there
pigeon.
is, Valiant.
Is it not a good film? I haven't
It's a
seen
childhood classic.
it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you probably. I'm fairly sure you
I thought
would.
you were going to say Chicken Run.
I'm fairly sure you'd recognise it. Oh. I just type in Valiant, it comes up that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh yeah, but no. Overall, Maddie,
What are
did
they
you?
wearing?
Clothes.
Military, yeah.
Yeah, there's a military thing.
Yeah, I don't think I like that film.
That's all right. Did you enjoy Migration, Maddie?
I did.
That's the important thing. Would you tell the folks at home to watch Migration?
Go watch Migration.
Oh, you just legitimately did tell them to go watch. I thought you were just going to say yes or no.
I went a step further, man.
Thanks, man. High five. But no, we enjoyed our time. We'll go to the cinema again soon. We got some lovely stuff coming, me and Maddie. We got some more Scooby-Doo movies. What else, man?
Disney films.
We got some Disney films.
Marvel films.
No, not
We're
Marvel
not doing
films.
those.
No, not
We're
Marvel
just
films.
watching those on our own time.
I mean, we could do the Marvel films if you want. We can go straight from start to finish on Marvel films.
No, I don't think I want to now you said that.
Stay tuned for much, much more from Maddie. Maddie enjoys coming and speaking to you lot, don't you, Mad?
Yeah.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tune in for another episode of After Cinema Reviews. Take care now. All the best. Say goodbye, Mad.
Bye.
Hey, thank you for watching the video. Click the button to keep watching, or click the other video for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.